Alright, here we go, here we go, here we go. Testing, testing. Audio is being recorded, looking good, looking good. Excuse me, excuse me. Don't mind me if I sound a bit tired today. I'm just kind of waking up, but either way. Okay, looks like we're live. Awesome. Awesome. Last thing I need to do, just get it up on my phone. And almost. Where am I at? Okay, there we go. And in there, nice. Very, very nice. Alright, and also I want to make sure my phone's charging. 1 second, I'm sorry. I keep forgetting to do this because my phone, this eats up the battery on my phone every time I try this. Every time I try and stream and put my phone on there, it just like tears up the battery on my phone. Not a good thing. Not a good thing, my friends. Anyway, what is going on, everybody? My name is Zal, and welcome back to another live stream of Minecraft. The simple, relaxing game that everybody knows and loves. The one where we just come in here, chill, build ourselves a house, kill some creepers, annihilate some zombies, and just kind of have a good time. And that is what we are here to do today. We're picking up right where we left off, as you can see, in the first live stream that took place on Monday. We started building ourselves a house. In addition, we found a lot of goodies. We got ourselves some farms started. We got ourselves a mine started. And we also found some cows and sheep. So we actually had a very good start. Just a quick recap on what's going on here. We started out in this plains biome. And we spawned in by this forest. But we also have a bunch of deserts. Like, we're surrounded by deserts. We have this giant canyon over here. And we also have more savanna and desert down that way. So it's kind of an interesting start. We had a lot of goodies. We found a desert temple. We got ourselves a mending book. And in addition to that, we started up our farms already. And this is all done in like the first two and a half hours that I've recorded. And look at this. We already have progress on the house. How about that? Normally, I won't have this much done until like a good 5-6 hours into my Minecraft world. But this time, we are moving steadily and moving quickly, my friends. We are on a roll, and that is the way I like it. Hopefully, we can continue that trend. Anyway, let's start off by feeding the sheep and the cows, because I want them to breed. Because they will soon be able to get us the enchantment table, which we desperately need. Well, not desperately need, but you know, we haven't even found diamonds yet, so what am I saying? And I'm already out of wheat. Okay, great. Alright. So, I'm trying to figure out what we're going to be doing today. I'm thinking about just continuing the house, because we already made a good amount of progress on it. Let's see if I have any wood. Do I have any wood? Probably not. I'm assuming I probably used all the wood in the last episode when I was trying to construct the roof. But yeah, we're going to need a lot of wood, notably just plain old oak logs. There's some, but going to need a bit more than that, I think. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an iron axe, I suppose. That way we can chop down these trees a bit faster. You know, save a bit of time. All about efficiency in this day and age, am I right? Oh, yes. People like to be efficient. People like efficiency. And that is what we're going to try and do. We are going to try and be efficient. So go ahead and chop down a few trees. This tree farm, speaking of efficient, isn't exactly what I would call efficient. I hear a spider. No idea where that spider is, but I hear a spider. Anyway, I wouldn't exactly call this tree farm efficient, but you know, that's okay. Oh, hi. What are you doing there? Did you just spawn out in the middle of thin air? Okay, fine. You know what? Spiders don't attack during the day, so he's fine. I'm not really going to bother him. He won't bother me. Just going to continue my work, continue doing what I'm doing, and hopefully we will get something going here, I think. I still want to know where you came from. You having fun? Just kind of wandering around my home? Get out of here. Alright. So, back to what I was doing. I wanted to start building the roof. And, oh yeah, that's right. I remember. I was trying to gather wood for the frame. That's what I was working on because... Okay, now you're just in my personal space, so you're out of here. Go. You stupid spider. Like, come on, man. It's like here I am just trying to mind my own business. You're like, okay, I'm going to climb up onto the roof with you. I want to be on camera. Come on, let me go on camera. No. You stupid things. No. Anyway, as I was saying, I was trying to make the frame for the house. That is what I was working on last time. That way I could build the roof. And the frame to the roof, it's going to take a lot of oak wood. That's the problem here. It's going to take a lot of oak wood, and I need to continue gathering as much as I can. That way I will be able to actually complete the frame for my house. Makes sense? Makes sense? Yeah? You guys on board? I think y'all are on board with me, and I appreciate that, I guess. Alright, so let's try and complete this then. And I always like to try and make my houses look good. The only problem is, to get the aesthetic I want, it takes a lot of resources, and oftentimes I don't have those resources on hand to be able to handle it. But I'm trying. I really am trying. There we go. We're already down to our last 3 pieces of wood. 2, 1, 0. Okay. So we're going to have to gather a lot more, and also I'm going to have like a bunch of oak pillars here. That way I can start constructing the roof here shortly. But again, I just need to gather a bunch of wood and a bunch of resources, and also replant these saplings over here. I can't forget to do that. Because what's a tree farm without trees, am I right? Oops, right there. And then one right there. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. Excuse me. Hey, Maya. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. How is your day going so far? Your fantastic Friday? It's going to be kind of a shorter stream today. I just thought I'd go ahead and throw that out there simply because I am going to have to go to work today, unfortunately, around 4, which for me, 4 o'clock is in about 2.5 hours. So to stream, I have roughly an hour and a half because I leave normally pretty early for work, and I also have to have time to get ready, usually about an hour till. But either way, hopefully you're having a good day today. I'm just trying to relax and play some Minecraft. That's basically what the goal is. Figured I'd just have a bit of a relaxing stream right now, because honestly, like, I didn't get much sleep last night, and I woke up feeling kind of meh. And I'm like, you know, I figured I might as well just go ahead and just play some Minecraft, do something enjoyable, and not try and stress about, like, doing something super crazy. I was going to stream Minecraft Dungeons and try and do some grinding and hopefully get my power level up, but I wasn't even feeling that. I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna play Minecraft. It's like sometimes it's better just to go in here, play some Minecraft, and just kind of chill, you know. What's your resource pack? Looks awesome. My resource pack is, you ready for this? Default. I am using default, but I do have shaders on, which are the Silders, I believe. Silders shaders. They're actually really nice shaders, but the resource pack is default. Just basic, plain, regular old Minecraft, which I'm happy with. I like that. Sometimes simplicity is best, am I right? Alright, keep on gathering that wood. There we go. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, next week's videos I think are actually going to be really good. As you know, and I'm announcing it kind of on stream anyway, even though, I mean, normally I kind of like to keep things a surprise, but I think everybody kind of knows what's going on at this point. But next week, I'm going to be playing House Flipper, and I know you know, Maya, that I actually recorded my first couple episodes of House Flipper. The first one kind of came out because it was kind of my guinea pig, because I have my face cam back, which, I don't know, some may or may not like that, I don't know, but I have my face cam back. I used to have it in my older videos back in 2019 when I was recording, or 2018 rather, late 2018, early 2019, when I was doing my first recordings. But I had the face cam, and I only recently found my webcam again, so I figured, you know, I might as well go ahead and try and record some videos with face cam and just see how it goes. I think they came out okay, even though, I mean, I'm not the most charismatic person in real life. But either way, I think they came out okay. I'm kind of happy with them, and I do feel that they do add to the quality of my videos. If even just a little bit, I think they do add to the quality of the videos. So hopefully people will appreciate and enjoy that. I don't know. We'll find out. We will find out. If not, then I guess we'll just go back to doing videos the way I'm currently without any face cam. Woo, I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah. Oh, okay. I really like the shaders you can put on. Yeah, I do too. These are nice shaders. I wanted to use Sonic Ether, but it makes my game lag too much, I think. Although, I do want to mention, eventually I do want to get a dedicated gaming PC. Like this one, it's a good PC, don't get me wrong. I like this PC that I'm using currently. But I do want to get one which is powerful enough to be able to stream and record whatever I want to in 60 frames per second. And, you know, it's going to be expensive, but I think it's going to be really helpful and also highly increase the quality of my videos as well. But anyway. Also, I just want it. Even if not for recording, I want it so that I could basically run and do whatever I want to on the channel. Or not on the channel, but just in general. And not have to worry about struggling with that, you know. The one I have currently, it's just a PC that I had bought from, I think, Best Buy about 4 years ago. It was about 4 years ago now that I bought this PC. And funny story, I had actually bought it with a bunch of coin change, which, I mean, I didn't pay for it in coin change. I'm not that evil. I'm evil, but not that evil. Oh, raid. There's a raid? Huh. I don't know where. Oh, it's on my house. I don't know how I missed that, but it's on my house. Okay, okay. Thanks for pointing that out to me. Ooh, great. Okay. But anyway, I had bought this PC by saving up a bunch of coin change. And the coin change was, I basically took it all to the bank, and it ended up being like $1,000, like $1,100 worth of coin change, which I then used to buy this PC with. I bought the PC, I bought the monitor, and I think the PC came with the keyboard. And it served me really well, I think, for the past few years that I've had it. You, get off my roof. What is it with moms trying to get onto my roof today? First the spider, and now you. Get out of here. Seriously, it's rude. It's mean. I don't appreciate it. Leave. Leave here. You're exiled. You're gone. Anyway. Sorry about that. Well, sort of. The guys are on your roof. Yeah, I saw. Did he drop me a banner, perchance? I don't think he dropped me a banner. Oh, wait. Maybe I didn't kill him yet. I think he might have fallen off, didn't he? I think one of them did. I don't know. I really have no idea. I can't tell what's going on anymore. Where there's two, there's bound to be some more, but I don't know where they are or where they could be. Wow, there's a lot of holes around here. Ooh, I gotta be careful when wandering around these plains. But anyway, back to my story. I'm sorry. I apologize. I know I tend to go off, or not go off, but get off subject a little bit, get off topic. That's just kind of how I am. But anyway, as I was saying, I had bought the original PC with a bunch of coin change, which I've saved up over the course of, I think, 3 years. And I saved it up in this gigantic water jug, like, you know, the ones that you use for, like, the filters and whatnot. I had used one of those. And it wasn't entirely full, but I'd say it was about a good 3/4 the way full by the time I had decided to finally cash in. And a good portion of that was like quarters and nickels and dimes, you know. There were pennies in there, a lot of pennies, but not really that many. But the thing is, when I started my current job, if you don't know, I am a Pizza Hut delivery driver right now. Not the most glamorous job, but it pays the bills, you know. But anyway, when I started my current job, I had actually decided I wanted to do that again. And I started this job almost exactly a year ago. I started at the very start of September. So we're coming up on September already here pretty quick. Sorry, bad pun. Oh. Oh, you're bad, oh man. Sorry, bad pun. Yeah, no worries. I'm all about bad puns myself, so puns are welcome on Zald's channel. No worries. Either way, I had started saving up coin change again about a year ago when I started working at Pizza Hut. And I had started collecting them this time around in this gigantic plastic pumpkin. Which I know you've seen them before. They're just the generic Halloween ones, the trick-or-treating ones, the ones that kids usually carry around. You can get them at the dollar store for like $1 come Halloween time, come fall. But I had bought one of those, and I can't remember the original reason why I bought it. But I bought one of those, and I had started putting the coin change in there. And last time I counted it, this was about 5 or 6, or not that long ago. It was more like 4 months ago. I had counted it. I already had a good $400 in there. And I've been putting coin change in there almost every day. Like every day I get some. Like yesterday, for example, when I was working, somebody tipped me about $5 in quarters. And it's funny because the lady was like all apologetic when she did it. Like she had given me a she took a long time to get her change because like she only had $100 bill, which I felt bad for her because, you know, we're not supposed to take them. And she's like, oh, okay, give me a second. So she ended up scrounging up a whole bunch of dollar bills and whatnot. And she also ended up giving me my tip in quarters. And it was like $5 worth of quarters. And she's like, oh, I'm so sorry. This is all I have. But it's like $5 in quarters for your tip. I didn't want to not give you a tip. I'm like, okay, I really appreciate it. And I even told the lady, I'm like, hey, you know, you don't have to feel bad about giving me coin change. I mean, seriously, because when it comes to me and coin change, I always happily accept coin change. And I even told her that I collect it. I have that pumpkin at home filled with coin change. And right now it's actually almost full. Like if you were to see it, it's almost to the top, and a good 70% of that, 70-80% of that is silver coins. There's not much. I mean, there's a good number of pennies in there, but there's not a whole lot of pennies in there, if that makes sense. By the way, I was really happy to get it. I'm like, you know, you don't have to say sorry. You don't have to be apologetic. Because, you know, I'll take any and all coin change. But I know I'm kind of rambling. I'm sorry. I tend to do that. It's all about, like, when I get my thought process going. It's like, oftentimes I can't really hold my thought train for that long. So when I'm able to, honestly, it's kind of a good thing for me. Because I'm not usually able to do that. Anyway. Stores here are already stocking Halloween stuff. Yeah. Same here. Same here. I went to the dollar store the other day about a couple weeks, or not a couple weeks ago, but about a week ago, and they had a whole section dedicated to fall. Like there are pumpkin scented candles and all sorts of like wreaths and welcome mats and that kind of stuff, you know, just generic fall stuff. But it was still pretty nice to see because, you know, I'm all about the fall and winter season, so not a huge fan of summer, so the time where we start phasing out summer is the best time for me, in my honest opinion. Any other collections you have? Yes, actually. Oh, you collect coin change? Well, I collect ducks. Oh, nice. Well, maybe I'll do a video on my collection. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be cool. I'd be happy to see it. As far as other things I collect, there are a couple of small collections I have going on. Nothing too crazy. But I am currently collecting snow globes. And I have snow globes from a number of different places at the moment. Places that either I have been or people I know have been. In fact, one of them is from Alaska, which I never went to Alaska, but one of my exes actually did. She has family up there, so she had gone to Alaska and she picked me up that snow globe. I also have one from Georgia, which I haven't been there either, but I have been to Kansas City. So I have one from there. Then I have a few from here in Texas. So it's a kind of small collection, but I would actually like to expand that collection at some point. But yeah, snow globes, that is one thing that I kind of enjoy collecting. In addition to that, as a kid, I used to collect chessboards. I don't do this anymore, but when I was younger, that's one thing that I wanted to start a collection of. Because the thing is that as a kid, like, I wanted to start a collection of something, you know? I wanted to start a collection of something, but I just did not know what I wanted to collect. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason my mind went to chessboards. I don't know why, but it's like, I liked chess as a kid. I mean, I wasn't good at it, but I mean, I was in the chess club. I'll be honest. I was in the chess club for a time anyway. And I actually really did like chess and chessboards. And I'm like, okay, you know, I guess I'll go ahead and collect some of these and see how that goes. And I did collect a few of them, and I actually still have them. But the thing is, chessboards, that's a hard thing to collect. It is, simply because like one chessboard takes up a good, on the small end, 1 foot by 1 foot area. So collecting a whole bunch of those, it's like nobody has space for that. Like, where are you going to put all those chessboards, you know? Either way. I tried to. I had something going on. I need a lot of stone here. But it was good to actually have something. It's always good to have a hobby, something to collect, you know? Oh, man, I love everything pumpkin. I love fall. So do I. I am very similar to you in that regard. My family used to collect snow globes. Really? Oh, your grandma did? Oh, awesome. Also, the collected spoons. She had one from Egypt. Ooh, that's really cool. That's really, really cool. I'm going to go kind of mine some stone here for a bit because I want my roof to be stone. And I don't really have any stone at the moment. But yeah, that's really awesome. As a kid, like, I don't know. Even now, it's like I'm still kind of difficult to buy for just simply because I don't really know what I like. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, yeah, like, they'll be able to see something and be like, oh, yeah, I like that. I'm going to buy that, or I want that. I want that for Christmas, or blah, blah, blah. But for me, it's like, I don't know. When it comes to, like, novelty items and whatnot, like, I don't know what I like. Very rarely, like, will I go into a store and see something that jumps out at me because, you know, it's like, sure, I think a lot of the stuff in there is cool and a lot of the stuff in there is kind of interesting, but I don't know. It's like, I think about it, I'm like, is this something I really want in my house or in my apartment? It's like, I don't know. It's like, it's difficult for me to choose something that I actually, like, enjoy, if that makes sense. Also, people buy me ducks if they don't know what to get me. It's actually an ongoing joke in my family. Nice. That's actually pretty funny. For me, like I said, I don't know. But my family does have a couple of gag jokes. Like, one of my cousins, for example, one Christmas, as a stocking stuffer, my aunt had decided to get my cousin a soap on a rope. I kid you not. It was a soap on a rope. And that, plus a bottle of hot sauce, or a jar of hot sauce. And he thought it was the absolute most hilarious thing ever at the time. So every year after that, they would do the same thing. It would always be a jar of hot sauce and a soap on a rope. Every single year. Just kind of funny. Funny to think about. But there are a couple similar jokes like that in my family going on. But aside from that, I kind of actually remember you saying something about the ducks before, now that you mention it. I have a pretty bad memory, but I think I remember you talking about that at one point in time. I think I do. Don't mind me 1 second. I'll be right back. I need something to drink. I came to this live stream unprepared, and that's never a good thing. Oh, sorry about all the noises there. Kind of hit my desk, but either way, I'm back. I had to get myself something to drink. Thankfully, my work will sometimes provide some refreshments. Like my manager, like he's real cool at times. So he'll be like, oh, hey, you know, I bought this 24 pack of soda for everybody. So go ahead and just grab one when you want it. So yesterday I took a lemonade and just kind of brought it home. My pickaxe is gone. No. I only found 8 iron. I need to actually collect some more iron. I need to go mining, but one step at a time, am I right? At the current moment, I'm just trying to establish home base and try and get a footing in the game. Again, we had a really strong start, so I don't really have anything to complain about right now, but either way, I do want to actually get something going here. Let's go ahead and throw that iron. Oh, I have a lot of iron. What am I talking about? Look at all this. I have a lot more than I thought I did. Okay. So I guess I'll be making iron, and I might as well finish off my armor, because I had actually found that armor early on in the game, and that kind of gave me a bit of a jump start. I found a lot of stuff early on in the game, including a mending book. So like I said, I had a really good start to this game. Normally, I don't start off that easy, but this time around, it's like, okay, we're going to be nice to you today. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I am perfectly okay with that. Now I have full iron, and I'm able to make iron tools. Awesome. See, when I was a kid, my brother didn't know what to get me. So for every present holiday for a year, he got me ducks. Awesome. Haha, that's awesome. Yep, it was when I got the duck hat and gold with friends. Oh, golf with friends. Golf with friends. That's right. Oh, wow. You have a good memory. But now that you say that, I actually do remember that. I actually do remember you talking about that. You have a really good memory. I don't know how you remembered that, but now that you said it, I can definitely see it happening like I remember you talking about it. It's been a long time since I played golf with friends. Really ought to do that again. Don't know if I'd want to record it, but I mean, just to kind of go back there and play it for fun. Why not? I was also kind of thinking about recording Fall Guys. I know that's, I know a lot of people are playing that right now. In fact, like everybody is playing it. Like you could go literally to any YouTube channel and see that game. But, you know, I did kind of want to at least check it out and play it once before I judge the game. Because I have a bad habit of being like, oh yeah, everybody's playing that game. That game's no good, blah, blah, blah. Even though I know that's not really true. I mean, I figure if people are playing the game, they're playing it for a reason. But even so, like I said, everybody is playing that game right now. So it's kind of considering, like, do I really want to go and play that? Do I really want to do that? I don't know. I don't know. Is that something, like, you would be interested in seeing? Or is that something that I should just better leave for, I don't know. I don't know. Actually, no, I rewatched the episode the other day. Oh. Nice. That's actually funny. Okay, so we have footage of it on camera then. Nice. I'll have to go back and rewatch that too. It's been a long time. Golf with Friends. I remember I had a good episode with Vertaro when I played that, but I was actually kind of proud of how that episode came out at the time, because there was some pretty funny edits in there, which I thought were funny at the time, but I don't know. I don't know. It's a good time either way. Ooh, excuse me there. Either way, that's one of those games I do want to actually go back and check out. I think it's been updated, and I'm pretty sure people have the ability to make their own maps now, which is really cool. I love when developers introduce those kinds of things because, I mean, that really increases the longevity of the game. Like any game, I notice any game that has any sort of creative liberty, it could be a game like Minecraft, for example. Those games are usually the ones which have a longer lifetime, I notice, because there's a lot more you can do. You can literally play the game for hours and basically do whatever the heck you want to. And I'm pretty sure actually even House Flipper is one of those games, am I right? One of those games that you could literally play forever because, like, you never run out of things to do. Like, you can literally be as creative as you want to. And I love those types of games, and it's just really cool because those games will almost always have a dedicated community to them. And that's one thing I was kind of thinking about yesterday, like when I was working. Like I was trying to find ways where I could go in and like kind of help improve my channel and kind of help grow my channel a little bit. And one of the things I was thinking of was games which have a dedicated community. And my mind kind of lingered over to games like this, which have a creative aspect to them, which people will always basically be playing, if that makes sense. I don't know, just kind of thinking out loud, but just kind of my thought process for the past few days or so. Yep, it's one of those games. I mean, you can run out of houses to buy, but that takes a long time, really. Good to know. I like to play games people don't really know much about, like the Strange Man series and other RPGs. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking about that too. And there are a lot of like highly underrated games out there as well. Like there are a lot of games which indie developers put so much hard work and time and effort into, but nobody ever plays them. And it makes me sad because it's like, to some degree, their work does need to be recognized. You know, it's like, if you're going to put that much time and effort into a project, then you would want people to play it, you know? That's kind of how I feel about this YouTube channel too. But anyway, getting off subject, I don't want to kind of... I don't want to open up that can of worms right now. But either way, those developers really need to have their work recognized. So it's actually a good thing that you're playing them, even like on the channel as well. Because that means at least somebody out there is actually playing their games. And I'm sure other people are too. I'm sure they are too. But for smaller games like that nobody really plays, nobody really thinks about, it's good that there are people out there who are, if that makes sense. I still got like 8 houses left to buy on your main file. Really? Really? I'm kind of interested to see more of it because I have recorded 2 episodes thus far, and they're actually both for next week. Like both of next week's episodes have been recorded now, and they're both ready to go. So I am kind of excited to see where that game leads from where I'm at. It's a fun game so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it, and I can't wait to share my reactions and first impressions with y'all. Whoa, hello, zombie. Where the heck did you come from? I guess I heard you, but I didn't really think much of you because I've been hearing monster noises this entire time, but I haven't been seeing anything. Either way. I'd actually love to see you play a horror RPG. Maybe eventually, maybe. I always go out of my way and find not well-known RPG games. Yeah, that's a good thing to do, for sure. That is a good thing to do, and it's good to show those developers support as well. And I know you do it for the joy of doing it as well, because you enjoy the games. But it's also good to show your support to those developers. Well, I got a lot more than I thought I did. Okay, I think that should be plenty. Should be plenty. Sorry, my phone's going off there. Oh, I see. Okay. What I'm going to do, let's go ahead and construct myself some wooden planks. And also, do I even have a crafting bench in here? I don't. I can make myself some wooden planks and also some stairs for the rooftop. So, ooh, not sure how many of these I need. I don't need many. I need just enough kind of for the roof of the porch. And then for these, I'm going to need a lot. So let's go ahead and just use all of these. Not all of them, but there we go. 2 stacks. That's probably not even going to be enough, but whatever. It's a good start. Oh, did you know you can turn off the cockroaches? Yeah, I saw that. I forget what they called it. In fact, I actually kind of captioned me trying to pronounce it in the second episode. But yeah, I saw that they left a message on there because I was playing through, I forget which level it was. I think it was the one with like where the college kids had rented out the house and they stopped paying their bills, and then I had to go in there and clean it up, and there are cockroaches everywhere, and then the game had left a message saying, "Are you afraid of cockroaches? You can turn it off in the menu," and that kind of made me laugh, and I tried to pronounce what the phobia was, but I could not pronounce that. It was actually pretty funny, the result. But yeah, I think that's kind of cool. Not gonna lie, cockroaches are pretty nasty. They are. I have the unfortunate pleasure of having to deal with them in real life right now, too. My apartment complex kind of has a bit of a problem. I'll just say that. And unfortunately, like, it's not my fault, but unfortunately, I do have to deal with some of the issues which my apartment complex has, including cockroaches. It's not as bad as House Flipper, but they're there, and it's also... honestly, I'm just probably going to move out of here once my lease expires. But anyway, that's a story for another time. Haha, yeah, you can turn them into glass. I always have that setting turned on. Oh, I know that one. It was gross. Oh, yeah, just a heads up. If you're afraid of cockroaches, my series, I'm not turning them off. Just simply because, not that I want them there. I mean, of course, the whole purpose is, like, you don't want them there. You want to get rid of them. But I feel like it adds to the novelty of the game, at least in a little way. I don't know. Either way, I'm probably going to keep them turned on through my playthrough, so just keep that in mind. I ran out of water in my apartment. I'm going to have to go do some shopping. Did you know that Alberta doesn't have any cockroaches or rats? Really? We haven't for like 100 years. Consider yourself lucky then. Seriously, consider yourself lucky. Roaches suck. Rats also suck, but roaches suck so bad. Nah, I just don't like the sound they make in the game. Oh, I see. Okay. I can understand that. Yeah, cockroaches, they just suck all around. Yeah, but that's actually pretty cool. I mean, like I said, y'all are lucky. Y'all are lucky, because we... Unfortunately, down here, they're all over the place, and you can't really do anything about them. Well, you can, but, you know. Roaches and rats both are, like, notoriously hard to get rid of. Especially roaches. Like, if you see some large ones running around, and, like, nothing more than the large ones, then you should be okay. You probably don't really have a problem, but you still need to keep an eye on it. But if you see a bunch of small baby ones, chances are somewhere there is a nest and there is an infestation. Which in my case, these apartments, like, I've been fighting them. I have literally been fighting them since I moved into these apartments. It really sucks. It really sucks, but you know. What can you do, right? What can you do? I've been trying to inform them about it, trying to inform maintenance, but, you know, they only do so much. And right now, because of COVID, there's limited maintenance, but whatever. I'll make it through it somehow. Oh, I totally do consider myself lucky. Yeah, you should. By all means, you should. Because, like I said, roaches suck. Roaches and rats suck. Rats, thankfully, I don't have those in my apartment, but for a while... we actually were dealing with them at one of my workplaces. Not my current one. But at some point in time when I was working at a place where they had some rats. And it was a pretty big issue. I remember going in the morning and they'd be running around the floor. And as soon as I would turn on the light, they would just scurry away into their little holes. Never to be seen again. Until later that day. But either way, not fun, not a fun experience. Nobody wants to deal with rats. Nobody wants to deal with roaches. Both are gross. Both are just horrible, and neither of them belong in a domestic environment. I don't know if that's right, but I will find out here in a second. Go ahead and throw down a bit of cobblestone. That way I can get back up here. There we go. Okay. What would you do for a Klondike bar? Probably just go out and buy one. Every time I hear that commercial, that's what I say. It's like, what would you do for a Klondike bar? Go out and buy one. If I really wanted one. I'm not a huge fan of Klondike bars, to be honest. Hopefully that's not a sin by saying that, but you know, people like what they like, and for me, that's just not my thing. They're okay, but ice cream in general, for me, I just have to be in the right mood to eat. I do like ice cream. In fact, I love ice cream, but, you know, again, it's not something that I can have all the time. And plus, my freezer can't really hold it very well because, I mean, I have a feeling it keeps things, like, right at freezing and not a degree lower. Because oftentimes I'll go over there and, like, things won't thaw out, but the ice cream I know doesn't stay completely frozen in there when I try to keep it in the freezer. But, oh well. Just kind of how it is. I just kind of stopped buying it for that reason as well. So, what would you do? Oh, the jingle went into your head. Also, no, I'm not too big on them either. Oh. Good to know. I know they have a lot of them. Like, one of them actually does look kind of interesting. It's like the Klondike Donut Bar or whatever. I mean, it seems decent. I would try it, but I don't know. That's one of those things that it's like, it's way overhyped, you know? It's like, you're like, oh yeah, Klondike Bar. Like, everybody eats these things. They're all over the place. You see them. It's like Dunkin' Donuts used to be. It's like you'd see it all over the place, and then you actually go try them for yourselves, and you're like, okay, you know, this is a bit disappointing. It's like, for how hyped up these things were, you think they would be a little bit better or a little bit more unique, but to me, it's just ice cream, you know? It's just ice cream. There's nothing like super duper unique or special about it. It's just ice cream. And I forgot I was going to kind of do something up here, but you know what? That's fine. We're just going to keep this house very basic, I guess. Very basic and simple. And I know, sorry, this is not the most engaging or exciting gameplay. But, you know, I wanted to finish this house, and I'm going to finish this house. Gosh darn it. I'm tired of doing that. Ooh, excuse me. Dunkin' Donuts? Oh, you haven't heard of them? That's Tim Hortons of the USA. Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, Dunkin' Donuts, like, not so much anymore, but Dunkin' Donuts and Krispy Kreme used to be, like, all the rage. It's like, that's what everybody would buy. That's what everybody liked, and people would always regard them as, like, I don't know, like the Holy Donuts or something. I don't know. I'm kind of just talking out of my butt right now. But either way, like, they had a big following, and people really liked them. And to some degree, they still do, but you don't see them nearly as often anymore now as you used to. Or maybe the hype of them has just kind of died down at this point. I don't know. I really don't know. Let's go ahead and bring this up here. Uh-oh. This is actually tedious even for me, but I wanted to get my house done, like I said. I wanted to get this complete. That way I wouldn't have to worry about it anymore. Be like, oh yeah, I have a house. I have somewhere I can go home to now, and there we go. It's done. Sun's going down already, and I did that again. Why do I keep messing this up? More pillagers. Okay, I see where the other pillagers went to. Maybe I should go out there and kill them. I don't know. They're not really bothering anybody right now. They're just kind of there, so, you know. I guess I'll leave them be for a little bit. Nighttime's here. Gonna have to go rest. Gonna have to go lie down my head. And I'm gonna have to go mine stone again. Yay! I was hoping I'd have to do that. No, actually, honestly, I was hoping that what I got would be enough, but, you know, that's never the case, is it? That is never the case. Okay, I'm going to go rest, and I'm going to go ahead and kill those guys, and then stay clear of a village for a while, because I don't want to raid right now. I'm not ready for a raid. We don't have them here, but I did go to one when I was in the USA. I would be in heaven doing this. I love building. Oh, really? Yeah. I mean, I like it too. You know that about me, though. You've always known that I've really liked building, so I don't really have to preface that with anything or explain myself, but yeah, I do like to build. But even so, just like throwing the roof down like that is just, I know it can be kind of tedious because it's so generic, so simple. Alright, where'd he go? I saw the banner somewhere. Ah, there you are. Hello. Prepare to die, pillager. killed so many of these guys in Minecraft Dungeons. Seriously, like, they're all over the place in that game. I do like that game, Minecraft Dungeons. It's a great game. But the only thing is, I really, honestly, and truly, I don't know where the banner guy went. I kind of wanted the banner, dang it. But honestly and truly, I kind of wish that they would have done it a little bit differently when it comes to... Yeah, I don't know where it went. He probably despawned, but I kind of wish they would have done it a little bit differently when it comes to, like, the mob progression. Because when you start an RPG, normally you'll start an RPG, and the monsters you fight will be pretty simple at the start of the game. Like, you'll be fighting maybe some humans, some rats, or at least in the RPGs I played, like the dungeon games, it's like maybe some rats and some basic enemies like goblins, something like that. And then slowly it will progress its way up to like more powerful monsters. Like eventually you'll be fighting the dragons and the demons and all those other creatures, like anything you can think of which would be considered to be more powerful. And I kind of like that progression because like it starts you out easy and it, like the beginning of the game feels like the beginning of the game and the end of the game feels like the end of the game because of... Oh, I see iron over there. Right for the taking. I'll take it here soon. But it's like the game feels like it is progressing correctly because it feels like you're starting off small, you're starting off gentle, and then it slowly eases your way to the harder battles. Minecraft Dungeons, however, I notice, instead, what they will do is they start you out fighting zombies and skeletons and pillagers. And then halfway through the game, you'll be fighting zombies and skeletons and pillagers. And then you get to the late game, the final level, guess what you're fighting? Zombies and skeletons and pillagers. And I know they're trying to keep it true to the original Minecraft, but they could have done so much better with that, in my opinion. I honestly feel like, I mean, sure, there are a few new mobs here and there, which are cool, but I honestly feel like they could have, I don't know, at least, like, upgraded the current mobs that they have. It's like, okay, we have zombies and pillagers again, even though we've been fighting these all game. We're going to throw the exact same monster in at the end, and, I don't know, have fun, I guess. I'm way out of food. I need to kill some cows, unfortunately. Sorry, cows, but my survival is more important than yours right now. Either way, you kind of see what I'm saying here. It's like, not to say that, like, they really needed a huge variety, but the thing is, there's, like, no variety. Even, like, the regular Minecraft game has a lot more variety, because in this game, of course, we have, like, we got the monsters that you fight in the end, and the ones that are exclusive to the Nether, and, you know, in this game, in Minecraft Dungeons, like, all you have are zombies and pillagers, and I'm sure there's a little bit more than that in a few unique mobs, but even so, it's like, I would kind of hope for a bit more of a variety when it comes to RPGs. That's just what I like. But, you know, whatever. That's just me. We all have our own opinions. We are all entitled to our own opinions. For me, I would rather build huge houses and stuff than play survival. So, you prefer creative. Is that what you're saying? Speaking of creative, I actually do have a huge creative project which I started like 3 or 4 years ago, which I still work on from time to time. Thinking about showing that off at some point if some people would be interested in seeing it. Maybe I'll do it this stream. I don't know. I don't have a whole lot of time left though. Don't mind me. But anyway, basically, I don't know, would you be interested in seeing that project? I might go ahead and show it off, because it's something I'm kind of proud of, and I actually wouldn't mind having somewhere on my channel. Actually, maybe, I might as well show it to you. Do you want to see it? I can show it to you. It's actually a huge project that I've been working on for the past several years, and it is a dungeon, essentially. I started creating a dungeon, and it just kind of, like, exploded into what it is currently. In fact, you know what? I'm going to show it to you because honestly, like I said, I I don't think I've ever really showed it to anybody, because it was supposed to be something for my brother and a friend of mine, but I don't know. The project just got a bit out of hand. So hold on, let me actually go ahead and go there. Adventure map, that's the generic name for it. Let's see where it puts us. That's right, I was playing around with the new stuff here. Hold on, let me see if I can go to the entrance of this place. But yeah, I'll go ahead and show it to you, I guess. I did used to do a ton of pixel art. Might get back into that since it was really fun. Also, yeah, I want to see. Okay. Okay, good, because we're here anyway. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff. We don't really need all this, but yeah, that's right. I had come back around the time the Nether update. Hold on. Released. Where am I? The outside of this is not nearly as impressive as the inside, I don't think. Need to go all the way around here. What side am I on? I don't even know what side I'm on. I don't want to show the aerial view of this yet, because the aerial view is the crazy part here. So, hold on. Let me... It's a huge project. Like I said, I've been working on this for years, so it's massive. Like, seriously, seriously massive. And I'm trying to go back to the start of it. That's what I'm doing right now. That's why it's taking me so long. And most of this was just laid brick by brick, just so you know. And it's not done yet by any means, but most of this was laid brick by brick. Alright, here's the entrance. Here's the start of it. Way over here. Okay, I'll be honest, all this was done with World Edit, but, you know. Here's the start of it. This is where the adventure begins. And it starts right here. There we go. Okay. So let's go time set day. Go ahead and get rid of nighttime. And here is the start of this project. I did use a ton of... Yeah. Oh yeah, I did use it to do a ton of pixel art. Might get back into that since it was really fun. I had a huge mansion at one point. But sadly, a year ago, my computer crashed. Oh, and you lost the world file. Oh, I'm sorry. Maybe I'll rebuild it. Yeah, this is one of those projects I don't know if I'd want to rebuild, because I started it so long ago. Ooh, excuse me, and I put so much time and effort into it that if I were to lose this, I would be distraught. Like, this thing is massive, like I said. Okay, so this is basically where we start. The idea was that you come in here on a boat, and this is the island. I forget what I call the island. There's a bunch of like lore and story inside here as well. But you come on the boat, and this is basically where the player starts. The idea is this is a dungeon you play in adventure mode. And the first thing you need to do is get into the temple itself, which this is kind of just like the outer bands of it. This is not like the inside of the temple. But you start coming up here. And then this just leads on to this jungle path. You're going through a jungle. You're on an island. Kind of like exploring your way around here. Trying to figure out what's going on. And this path actually continues for quite some time. Because as you're wandering, you just see these massive structures. Like, you're like, what the heck is that? But some of these structures, like, you won't actually see again until much, much later. Like, you can literally get lost in this thing. And that is the purpose. Like, you're supposed to be able to get lost in here. In fact, even myself, because I hit a bunch of emeralds in here. They're like 200-300 emeralds. Even myself, playing through this thing on adventure mode, it took me a good 3 hours to get through it in its current state. Well, it was mainly the outside. Thank God I hadn't started the inside. Oh, that's good. That's good. Anyway, you continue down this path. You see more pathways up here. And then you climb up here. And this is taking you actually toward the actual entrance to the temple. Which is, it's kind of walled off because like the outside of this thing is not meant to look pretty. It's more the inside where the main focus is, because the outside is not what people will be seeing. And here's the grand entrance. It's not that grand. In fact, it's actually pretty small. But anyway, here's the grand entrance. This was the very first thing I built in this temple. Bunch of flowers over here, kind of a nice little area. And then we go inside, and this is the jungle temple. This thing is split up into several different sections. This is the jungle temple. You start out by coming up on this statue here. And as you can tell, you notice there are like several ways to go. It's like, which way do I go? Do I go left? Do I go right? And this entire thing is a huge maze. But this thing's got puzzles in it, it's got mazes, it's got traps, it's got all sorts of stuff in here. So once we go in here, let's start by picking this way, I guess. Whole bunch of different stuff around here. We got watermelons in here, which eventually you'll be able to harvest because you will be playing on adventure mode. And then you come in here. These are just a bunch of cells. This is just kind of showing that, hey, you're in a dungeon. You're here kind of exploring and kind of checking things out, you know, and trying to see what kind of loot and things you can find. And there are so many secrets in here as well. It's just insane how many secrets I have in this place. Let's go ahead and go in here. Okay, this is just a tree. Door A. You're like, okay, how do I open this? I don't know. Bunch of food in there. Metal doors. Oh, that's right. I have a book kind of explaining certain things. But basically, there's a switch for this hidden somewhere else, and you have to find it in order to open that door. I love mazes. I used to have like 5 on my Bechdel Sky. Oh, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah, you did used to have some on your Bechdel. I remember that. Yeah, mazes are fun. They're cool. I enjoy them myself. That's why there's a lot of them in here as well. Like, in addition to this place being a maze, there's a lot of mazes in here. So eventually you'll find your way up here. And you come up here, and this path will take you kind of back to the same area, only on the 2nd floor. But basically, this entire place, like I said, it is split into many different sections. This is just the jungle section. There's also a winter section, there's a water section, there is a fire section, there is a desert section, there is an autumn section, and there is a village section. And a shadow section. Can't forget the shadow. There are so many different sections, and each section is massive. Like, so massive. So you enter into here, and then from here you have 3 other paths to go. You can go this way, you can go this way, and you can go this way. You know, we're going to make this a bit of a choose-your-own-adventure. So which way should I go? Should I go left, right, or back right? Which path do you want to see? I'll leave that to you. So left, right, or back right? Evil Legend of Zelda water section. Maybe not that evil, but there is some water in here for sure. Right? Okay. To the right it is, then. Each one of these paths will go on forever, so... Well, not forever, but you know. This one, oh, I know where we're going. I like this path. Alright. More of these little cells around here. Keep on wandering. Got a secret down there. Not going to go explore every nook and cranny of this place, but... As you explore this place, you will find that certain segments of the temple will interact with other segments of the temple. For instance, you go up here, you can take a nice little peek into the winter section, even though you're still in the jungle. That is kind of a common theme here. I do that a lot in here. It's like multiple, like, different sections will kind of interact with one another as you progress through the temple. We also got some spawners in here. I think we're on peaceful because when I'm building... I prefer to keep things just nice and quiet so you don't really have to worry about monsters or anything. But there we continue our way through these snaking, winding paths and eventually end up somewhere, which this path you chose actually ends up in the Jungle Dome, which every temple has a dome. And this is the Jungle Dome. The Jungle Dome, this is like the center of the particular temple. And from here, basically... Like, you have some lore about the temple. For instance, this one says, the Jungle Dome, overgrown and ancient, the walls of the Jungle Dome were believed to be the first constructed pieces of the vast temple, and some say that they predate the Water Temple, the second oldest by nearly 1,000 years. Nowadays, the place remains as overgrown and old as it looks. It does nothing to hide its age, but the treasures hiding within remain so well hidden, it's a no wonder that they've been around for thousands of years. Best keep searching. So each time you find one of these domes, you'll actually uncover some lore about the temple itself, which I thought that was kind of a cool design. I like being able to
go in there and then find a place and be able to uncover more about its secrets and what is within it. I love Legend of Zelda, but I always hated the water temples, specifically in Ocarina of Time. I've never actually played Zelda before. I know it's kind of sad, but I've never actually played it before. So we'll continue in here, I suppose, and this will lead us into this room. This is a parkour room, which I'm not going to actually attempt the parkour right now because it's kind of difficult, but we have ourselves a parkour room in here. There are several of these throughout the temple as well. That's another thing. Is that you'll oftentimes run into rooms like this with a bunch of parkour action going on. So there's a bit of something for everyone in here. And then if you continue down this way, I'm pretty sure this leads to the desert temple, I think? I don't remember exactly. We have a water temple interaction with here, so that up there is part of the water temple. But you come down through here, you're still in the jungle, but this is another one of those interactions I was talking about. And then this path, where does this go? Oh, right. This leads into this room. Okay, so there's actually a very well hidden secret in this room. In this room, you can find a shovel which will allow you to destroy gravel. But the thing is, you have to kind of like find your way through a little maze of these little dungeons in the corners here in order to do that. But this room, I like this. Oh god, I suck at parkour. I'm not the best at it either, but, you know, it's a fun little thing, and it also kind of fits the temple. So, ignoring that, you come up this way, and this part is so weird, because this is one of those little pieces where it's very easy to get super lost and confused in, and this is by design. So you come up through here, and then you keep on following the path. You're like, okay, which way do I go? And then eventually, you will end up right out. Where's it at? Keeps on going. Like I said, it just keeps on going. But eventually you'll end up right out here, which is the time of day again. You're like, oh, okay, nice little plaza area. You come up here, and we have ourselves a little safe house. Which the safe house is basically a place where you can come, rest, recuperate. This is also where you find the axe for the melons. And then there's a bunch of different lore and whatnot in here as well. But you find yourself this little safe house. It's like, oh, cool. I'm happy I found this. There's the melon axe. Melon murderer is what I called it. And then when you're up here, once you're done exploring that, you're happy you found your safe house. So you're like, okay, it's time to leave. Let's go. All right. We got 3 different paths here. I came from this one, and let's go ahead and explore this one, I suppose. So you come down here. It's like, okay. Which way do I go? How do I get out of here? Go around in a circle. It's like, I don't know. This is kind of a snaking path, but you just kind of assume that it's going to take you where you want to go. Okay, we got 2 paths here. I'll go this way. Let's check out to see what's up here. Keep on going. Actually, I think this is the one that leads back to where we entered. Yeah, this one goes back to where we entered, but we'll go back out. Hold on. Continue going this way, and yes, it's by design that it's very narrow and claustrophobic. That is very purposefully made. But anyway, you find another path. You follow the path. You continue down the path. And then you realize that all it did was take you right back here. You're like, wait, what? I'm like, wasn't I just here? It's like, okay, let's try this path then. So you go back down here. It's like, okay, there's only 3 paths, so surely one of them has to be the way out of here, right? Surely one of them has to be the way out of here. So you continue down this way. You keep on walking. Kind of follow the path. Try not to get lost. It's like, okay. We have to be going the right way now, right? We have to be. There's no way we can't be. There's no way. So you keep on following the path. Sorry for the lag, by the way. And oh no! We're back here again! What the heck? What are we supposed to do? Yeah, so this entire section right here is designed so that you'll purposely be continuously coming back to the same spot. Oh, that's so evil. You want to play it? Eventually. It's not done yet, like I said, but eventually. It's like, oh. But anyway, you can actually, there is actually a way out of here, believe it or not, but it's very well hidden. In order to get out of here, basically, this is the path we just came out of. We'll come back down this way. And there's actually a very, very well hidden area located right, let's see if I can find it. Where's it at? Where's it at? Right here. If you notice, this kind of looks like it leads into a wall, but no. You come back here, and this is a whole nother path. We have another path which comes down this way, which finally leads out into something else. Finally goes elsewhere. And this is all more just jungle. Keep in mind, we're still in the jungle. We haven't even entered another one of the temples yet. We have not gone into the winter. We haven't gone into the water or any other one of the temples. Each one of these temples, I mean, a lot of them are still under construction, but each one of them has its own set of challenges and has its own, or is also pretty large as well. Okay, so now we're actually finally getting somewhere. If you can actually make your way down here and find this area. This area kind of leads toward the jungle swamp area. Would you come down here? This one, this is the first outlet you see, which doesn't go anywhere yet. Eventually that will change though. But then you come down this way, and this will take you into like a jungle swamp-like area. Which I'm kind of happy with how this one came out. I think it looks pretty cool. But this path is actually getting ready to end here soon, I think. More interactions with the water temple. That's right. This was actually my most recent project. This is what I was working on lately. But more interactions with the water temple. You go through here. Keep on going through here. And this is where this path just ends. Anyway. This is what this place looks like from above, in case you're curious. But anyway, let's go back here. Back to the start of it, and we're going to go down a different path now. Give me some cobblestone. Cobblestone, cobblestone. Yoop. And this time around, which way do we want to go? What temple do you want to see? How about that? What temple do you want to see? When it's done, I want to play it. It looks like so much fun. Well, thank you. Holy jeez, it's huge. Yeah, I know. It is massive. It really is. So which temple do you want to see? Your options are water, fire, winter, shadow, autumn, village, and desert. So I'll let you choose which one, and we'll head that direction, I think. That's pretty okay lemonade. Not my favorite, but not terrible either. Shadow. Okay, Shadow. I like the Shadow Temple. How do I get to the Shadow Temple again, though? That's kind of a tough one to navigate to. Because I want to actually walk there. I believe... Hold on, I have to think about this. I'm pretty sure the Shadow Temple is this way. I think. Anyway, I think. I know this leads into a mine. I know that for sure. So you come out into this jungle area. And I know this leads into a mine. So you enter into the mine. This will go into the Winter Temple? Yeah, you can actually access multiple temples from here. Cave spiders. Because everybody loves cave spiders. We know everybody loves cave spiders. Pretty sure, actually, I think it's this way. Pretty sure this way leads to Shadow. So we'll go this way. Wait, no. This doesn't go to Shadow. Oh, crap. Oh, I know where it is. Oh, no. Actually, it's not this way at all. It is not this way at all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look at me getting lost in my own temple. But like I said, this place is so massive. Are you really that surprised? Well, you got a peek of the mine area at least, but that's not quite what I meant to do. And like I said, I built everything here, so I built that mine itself. It looks kind of custom generated, but it's not. So we actually need to go back this way, the way we currently were, or already had gone, only we take a different path once we reach this outside area. So this area, once we go out here, there's a staircase over here to the left. This will lead us up here. And then we kind of go around in a bit of a loop here. Cave spiders equal hell in Minecraft. Yes, I know, for sure. And then this will take us up here. Kind of an outside jungle area, which I like. And we actually do kind of go back into the mine area. As you can tell, we are actually back in the mine, only now we're up here. We're up on this little balcony that you saw earlier. And this way leads us to multiple pathways. Here's our other jungle safe house, by the way. Each temple will have 2. And it kind of has a bit of a map kind of showing what's around here. Even though it's not very helpful, but it's there. And then we go down this way. And I believe Shadow is upstairs. So we go up this way to get to Shadow. So through here. And yes, this is definitely Shadow. Okay. This is definitely Shadow. So finally we're out of the desert, or out of the jungle temple. Did you know the creeper was actually a glitch pig sprite? Yeah, I remember that. I remember reading about that. Kind of crazy if you think about the history of how the simple creeper in Minecraft came to be. My phone is not charging. That's not good. There it goes. Now it is. Alright, anyway. Welcome to the Temple of Shadow. As you can tell, it's very dark in here. But of course, that is how it's supposed to be. It's the Shadow Temple. Of course it's dark in here. Got black concrete walls. Got ourselves some redstone torches. And this is like the older portion of the temple. The newer portion is actually constructed a bit differently. But I like the way the older one is set up as well. It's very dark. Very spoopy. And if you're actually playing through this, then you'll be encountering a ton of mobs in this area for sure. Because that's the Shadow Temple for you. As you can tell, it's a lot less wild and a lot more tame, a lot more clean. Which, of course, it's not a jungle, so it's not supposed to be. We still have some trees and whatnot in here, a bit of foliage. Try and make this place look a bit nice. And I'll be honest, I don't even know where I'm going right now. I'm just kind of wandering around and hoping I end up somewhere, because this one, I don't remember the layout. This one has kind of a convoluted layout, and it's very easy to get lost in. Oh, I think I know where I am. Yeah, okay, we're in the tower right now. This is the tower in the Shadow Temple. Plan to try and collect all of them if I'm still doing Skyblock series then. Oh, okay. You can get a creeper outfit in Terraria during Halloween. Nice. That's really cool. Wait, maybe I don't know. This particular corridor, though, I like this one because you walk in here, you look around, and all you see is nothing but black. And this is actually a full room, too. Like, you can fly in here, and it's actually a full room, but you look around, and it's just pure darkness everywhere. Nothing but darkness. I love it. I love it. I love it. But you go through here, that's an unfinished pathway. There's a lot of those, like I said, but you come through this way. And where does this take me? I don't know where this is taking me. I guess we're exploring together. Oh. Oh, okay, we have an interaction here, but it's an interaction with a different section of the Shadow Temple. And that's all that this led to? Really? Thought there was more to it than that. Yeah. Like, the sections, like, there are different styles in each section of the temple. Like, each section has, it's not just one style of the temple. Like, each segment will have different styles kind of littered throughout. And that's what I'm talking about, like with the interactions. Like you'll see within those interactions, like different segments. Well, let's see if I can find a different pathway. This was not a good pathway. I don't know if I mentioned it, but I want to get in-game items as well as every outfit. Oh, okay. I like how this one uses the darkness to its advantage. Yeah, for sure. I mean, that is kind of what the idea was here. Like, you look up and you can't even see the ceiling. It's so dark. But, I mean, that's kind of what I was going for this one. I was trying to make it look extremely dark and extremely foreboding and very easy to get lost in. And this entire temple is easy to get lost in. Like, there's no spot in the temple where, like, it's straightforward. Oh, I know where we are. Okay, this one's kind of weird how I have it set up. Because we have, like, this room with a bunch of trees. There's, like, all these trees here, but then a bunch of staircases, and they all lead somewhere different. This actually leads down to the very bottom ground level. But where does this go? I don't remember where this leads. I don't remember where this leads. This goes... Where are we? Oh, okay. This is where a different style was kind of starting to take form. Yeah, this one's incomplete, though. This one needs some work. That one's going to be like a shadowy grassland area, I guess. If I were to play this, I'd make sure I'd have bad lines full bright off. Yeah, I mean, like, I'd put some recommendations saying make sure you don't have your brightness all the way up. Make sure that, blah, blah, blah. That way, like, it's also best played with shaders because the shaders do add a nice effect to this place. Okay, I think we're actually close to the... Yes, we are. Okay. I'll go that way in a second because that way is actually really cool. But this way is actually close to the Shadow Dome, which is right here. Which you can see some lights up there. There's actually... This was kind of a failed attempt. But there's actually like this gigantic structure in here made out of like clay and glass. And it was supposed to have like this glowing star effect. But it didn't work. So you just look up and there's lights. But you are actually in the Shadow Dome at this point. The Shadow Dome. Even though you probably don't know how you got here when you're here. But you're here. Shadow Dome, shrouded in darkness, there is no secret why this temple has its name. In addition to its manor of uncertainty that this temple holds, it's also home to many, many nasty creatures, all ranging from general zombies and skeletons to creatures that were far worse. One will need to watch their back at times if they hope to survive. Any wrong step could mean the end for them. The walls of this temple are old and crumbling, but a magic force still manages to seal the darkness inside. No amount of magic can counter this for long. Okay, so there is actually a path I wanted to show you down this way. And this path is this way. So this is actually the way we came. But if you come down this way, you take a right, we have the newest section of the Shadow Temple. And this is where I started to kind of play around with the new nether blocks and whatnot. We got the dark nether blocks right in, like Blackstone or whatever. Yeah, Blackstone. That's what it's called, Blackstone. Mystic Shadows. And this book is actually kind of interesting because it says, got an extremely strange feeling as I stepped into the section of the temple. I've always seen the Shadow Temple as being oppressive, not just by the darkness, but by the creatures too who dwell here. But this place felt cursed. Unlike the pleasant aroma cast by the trees prior to this point, these trees seem to ooze with a sickly sap. Something about them feels dangerous and bad. I don't expect I'll be hanging around here for long. This is where I really decided just to come in here and play around with the new nether blocks. And I think it works well in this temple. Whoa. I can't see a thing. I can't see a thing. Oh my god, it's just so dark. Even with my torch. Let's set the time to day. Okay, that helped a little bit. You can kind of see a little bit in here, but as you can tell, like with the daylight, it kind of has like this mystic purple glow in here, even though it's still dark. And I think it actually looks really cool. Not gonna lie, I'm proud of this, okay? I'm proud of this, but you go in here and we have this gigantic nether tree in here. And it's actually possible to climb up this tree using parkour. And by doing so, you'll actually access a different pathway, which I don't think is constructed yet, but everything just seems to glow in here, which I think just looks really, really cool. I'm happy with the way this looks. I'm really happy with the way this looks. This place is really cool. You've done a great job. Thank you. Thank you. Like I said, there's so much more to this than this. Like, there's no way I'll be able to show you everything that's going on in this temple. It would take me hours to do that. Hours. But I really love this stone. I love messing around and playing around with this. This is, like, really cool to build with. I love these new stones and whatnot. But we come down here. I can't remember how much of this I actually have done. But there's actually a staircase down this way and another path which goes here. Armor stands. This is supposed to be like a shadowy castle-like area. And then, where does this go again? I can't even tell where I'm going. Oh, right. I forgot about this. Okay, this is one of our mazes. This is a shadow maze. Which, all I can say is good luck with this one. This one's hard. We'll just go this way and kind of like get out of here. But anyway, this is what this shadow maze looks like from above. Like I said, this one is hard. This one is really hard. Yeah, but this is the Shadow Temple from above. I'm liking the purple. I'm liking how I'm doing this so far. It's a work in progress. I don't know how big this thing is really going to get. But either way, I mean, like I said, it just goes on forever and ever and ever and ever. And it's going. Still going. Going on forever. Fire Temple over here. Unfortunately, at the time, I didn't really have much I could do to the Fire Temple, so it's all nether. It's all netherite and nether. Which one do I really want to show you? I kind of want to show you winter. I'm starting to run out of time here, so I'm trying to speed this up a bit. Kind of want to show you winter. Winter, water. No, I like them all. I like them all, so I don't know which one. Which one do I like the most? I do like the way the winter looks. Autumn Temple actually did have a slightly different aesthetic to it. Right now, I think it's okay. But the thing is, when I initially made the Autumn Temple, there are actually autumn trees in here. And I did that by using a mod. Because I had mods installed at the time. Oh, we also have like a village in here. I know. There is a reason why this is here, but anyway, the Autumn Temple did actually have a different aesthetic to it initially, but unfortunately, I decided to go completely vanilla on it, and that kind of destroyed the Autumn Temple, and I had to rebuild the entire thing. This last episode is uploaded now. Ooh, awesome! And after, I'm going to do a video that Frozen asked me. It's interesting and long. Yeah, I heard about the secret video, but obviously it's a secret, so I don't know about it. All I know is that there is a secret video involving Frozen. How about we go to the village? Yeah, we'll go to the village. That's fine. Actually, desert or village? Desert or village? Not the fire. That's actually kind of my least favorite one. Water I like too, but hold on. How do we actually get to there? I don't remember how I actually get to there. We'll just kind of break our way in somewhere randomly, I guess. Desert or village? We'll go into the village. Why not? Let's do village. Where do you actually enter the village from again? From the desert. That's right. But there is actually no... I don't know. I don't remember. This is a desert maze. Ah! Dang cobwebs. Curse you, cobwebs. So I know from this maze, there is actually a way to get to the village temple, but I don't remember how to. This is actually kind of a weird maze, because this one's like, it goes up and down, curves all around. This is actually a fairly new project. Like, I did this like less than a month ago. This is new. Well, this ain't it. This is definitely not it. This is like a desert tomb, like inside of a desert temple, like aesthetic here. That's what I was going for with this. I know I'm kind of just going on and on with this place, but like I said, this place is so huge. It's so huge. This way? No. Which way was it? Which way was it? Which way was it? I should have just gone into the desert temple. That would have made most sense. Yeah, we'll just do that, because this goes back out to the desert again. And the path was right here. I just couldn't figure out how to get there. Uh-oh. I think I just had regular sandstone here. I don't remember. Oh, it was a slab. I see. So it was one of these. Okay. This is the path that leads into the village. As you can see, it kind of slowly changes until eventually you're in full-on village mode. Yay, the village, the village. This is actually where people live in the temple. Because, yes, people live in the temple. Well, I'm enjoying this. Well, thank you. I'm glad that you like it. It will be a lot of fun. Yeah, I read that. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. I really am. Because like I said, I haven't really shown this off to anybody, so this is kind of a first for me. That you're one of the first, actually you are the first person who's seeing this. Because I've been working on this for years, like good 4 years at this point, I want to say. Wait, where are we now? Wait, we're in the village, right? Yeah, this is the village, for sure. Okay, the hedge maze. We'll just kind of skip over this section. Be fun to explore in person, but you know. And that takes us to here. Wait, where is this? Oh, right. Right. This is not the village dome, even though it kind of looks like it is. I don't even have a village dome yet. That one has yet to be created. There are a few which have not been constructed yet. The village is one of the domes which I have not constructed yet. Right now, this is kind of like gardens area. It doesn't really look very villagey, but then you actually get into this section, and we actually have some homes going on. We have some abodes, which you go in here, and you can tell people actually live here. Woo! It's actually a place where people come in here, and they actually, I don't know. The idea is you can tell people actually live in this place. That's the whole point. Even though there aren't actually any villagers around here. I might change that. I don't know. Then we enter into this room. The biggest room of the temple. And you can tell why. I'm sure you know what we're looking at here. Welcome to the Village Academy. Academy of the Elements. Welcome to the Academy of the Elements. School based in the village temple that revolves around teaching students about the temple. This is the largest room in the temple hall by far. And it consists of a full school, complete with 2 floors, a cafeteria, a gymnasium, a band orchestra hall, a library, and a theater. Exploring it, you'll find some more treasures that have been present throughout the rest of the temple, but you may also uncover some lore about each temple. In the library, you'll find some developer notes about construction of the temple, and those aren't actually there yet, but in the process of creating this behemoth of a project. Eventually, but not yet. But yes, we have a full school inside the temple, because why not? Why not? I think this build came out okay. I like it. I think it looks like a school. And each classroom in the school kind of is, kind of revolves around the, or a different area of the temple. But yeah, now we're actually inside the school. Got ourselves a little cafeteria over here. Bunch of paintings on the wall. Honestly, I don't know why I decided to build this. I just felt like building a school, and I never actually built a school before. So this is the first time I've ever actually built one. But we have, this is the Fire Temple room, where you learn about the Fire Temple, Fire 101. Got the Shadow Temple room, where you learn about the dark and scary shadows. We have one for the Autumn Temple. Okay. Okay. And these are all lockers, and because you've basically been searching chests this entire time, I'm just using barrels for lockers, but it says up here all lockers are empty, just so people don't go, let's see if I can find an emerald. I'm going to search every single locker in the school to see if I can find an emerald. No, there aren't any. I mean what I say when I say they're all empty. This one doesn't have a sign for some reason, but this is the Winter Temple room. Nice and cold in here. And what else do we have? That leads out to the outside, but going here, this is the Village Temple room. A door that leads nowhere, but what else do we have? I did a school in the Becto Creative server. I did it as a hide-and-seek map when I was staff on there. A few people helped me build it, but I did most of it. Nice. Very nice. Imagine playing hide-and-seek on this map. That would be a long game of hide-and-seek. Got redstone class, because, you know, it's Minecraft. You have to have some kind of redstone classroom. We also have a redstone laboratory, because why not? People learn more about redstone than I know in this classroom here. Then we also have a potion making classroom as well. Uh-oh. Because again, why not? Why not? I like how I did the floors actually. Mixed the diorite and quartz. I think it looks kind of cool. Colorado City Amber Alert. Ew. Oh god, that would be insane. Yeah, it would be fun though, but nobody would ever get found. Monster study. Roar. Sure. Okay. I was running out of classroom ideas, okay? I was running out of classroom ideas. Because I still had few to fill. Fundamentals of magic. Ooh. Mystical. Because thing is, there's only so many temples, and I had a bunch more classrooms, so I was like, you know, what can I use to fill those classrooms? Culture 101. Temple culture, yes. You learn about the culture of the temple. Fun. Why this one exists, I don't know. Again, I was just trying to think of ideas. It's infrastructure. Temple infrastructure. Think it would be fun to do a video of that game. Yeah. Maybe we should. Hide and seek within my temple. Okay, here's the library. Which I know it said developer notes in the library, but there's nothing in here yet, unfortunately. Just a bunch of lecterns, with nothing on them. Either way, this is the library. This is a library I'd want to spend time in, that's for sure. In fact, I'd want to spend time in this entire area, to be honest. I think, anyway. Come back up here. That leads back to Redstone and Redstone Labs. We have Jungle 101. Here's the Jungle classroom. Kind of a fun place to learn, I think. And we also have Water 101. Today we're going to learn about good old H2O. Love how there are trees inside the classroom. Yeah, I mean, it just kind of fits the temple, you know? That's why I did that. It just kind of fits the temple, and I think it looks cool. And more lockers, more lockers. That leads back to Redstone Labs. Oh yeah, we have a full theater in here as well. Can't forget about that. We're upstairs now. And what's this? Oh, Redstone, right. I forgot to mention, we also have the administration offices up here as well. So we can enter into here. And here's the admin offices. Yay! This is where you get enrolled to learn about the school. I don't know why I named her Evelyn, but whatever. Actually, there's kind of some dark lore in here, so I don't want to actually go through that yet. I don't want to kind of spoil anything in here, even though I'm spoiling basically everything. Oh, right. We need to go back upstairs. Actually, we can access this from both floors, but we have a full theater actually located back here. Woo! We got a stage! And here's our theater. Plenty of spots to sit. This one actually took me a good while because I didn't know what I wanted to do with here. But in addition to the theater, if you enter in back here from the bottom floor, we actually have another classroom. We have theater class, which is a kind of small classroom, kind of cramped, but I figured, you know, why not? Whatever. Might as well. I have the space and storage. Yay. Might as well use it for something. Wow, it looks amazing. Well, thank you. Thank you. Honestly, this one took a long time to create because I didn't know what I wanted to do in here. Like, I knew I wanted it to be a theater, but I didn't know how to make a theater at the time. So I'm actually very happy with how it came out. I'm happy with the results. But then we actually have the stage, and as you can see, there's just kind of a basic set of props up here. Little castle. Bushes made out of wool. I think it looks alright. And then we have one final hallway, which leads to the band hall. Which there has to be a band hall in here, because I was in the band in high school, so that's just kind of my thing. And then we have one for orchestra as well. And I think that's basically everything in the school. Oh, that's just more storage. And another emerald hiding. Would you be up for a hide and seek on the Becto map? Maybe. I think it would be fun. I would definitely look into that. Alright, anyway. One final part of the school, aside from the exterior. Excuse me. Which the exterior, I think, looks kind of cool. Keep in mind, this entire thing is enclosed inside this one building. That's why this is such a huge building. We have this little thing I made. I don't know why. This is like a place people go to get married. Why they would get married here, I don't know why. So it's just kind of there. And I also did mention the gymnasium, which is over here. This is where the gymnasium is. Which you come back this way to access it. You enter, we have this gigantic gymnasium. Woo! We got a basketball court, which looking at it now, that might be a little bit high for people of this size, but whatever, that's fine. I don't care. And I think this actually came out really good as well, because I'd never done something like that before. My favorite to do... Oh, I was in jazz band. Oh, nice. I was the main singer. Really? Favorite to do was Ain't No Mountain High Enough. That would actually be really cool to hear, honestly. I can't sing worth a crap, so don't ask me to. I would never will. And also, we have ourselves a soccer field. Because I don't like football. So, soccer it is. I don't like soccer either. But either way, soccer is better than football. So, yeah, soccer field. And I think that basically sums up the school. I don't think there's anything left here. This is just the back of it. A bunch of trees and whatnot back here. And that's, I think, it for the school. I like the school. I think the school came out nice. I think it came out good. And no, there's no roof access. There's no way to get onto the roof as of yet. Alright. And the village temple does go on. Oh, by the way, that took me a good week and a half to make this entire project up there. So, yeah. As for this area, the village just kind of expands this way. Have ourselves another house. And multiple floors to the house. This one actually has some hidden secrets. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, there's like hidden levers in here which open up a secret passage within the house. Woo! Hidden secrets. Secrets for days. Secrets all over the place. And I think that's all I really want to show the village. I'm almost out of time, so I do kind of want to show you the Winter Temple before I end the live stream. Because the Winter Temple was another one which I put a lot of time and effort into. So I think there are some things in there that are kind of worth showing. Nice big ol' area. More houses, more houses. Lots of houses. Ooh, excuse me. And this is where this path ends anyway, so that's actually good. Oh, yeah. I think I was just kind of... Oh, yeah, that's right. I was just kind of messing around here, trying to figure out how to grow these naturally. That's why that's there. Really enjoying this map? Well, thank you. Again, I put so much effort into this over the past, 4 years. It's just insane. And I still have a lot more to go, too. I don't know if this is one of those projects that I've been just working on bit by bit by bit. And I don't know if I'm ever going to finish it. Maybe eventually I'll just seal off all the loose ends and just call it done. But for the time being, I don't know when this project will, or when or if it'll ever be done. Let's go over to the mine area, I think. Okay, this is kind of the mine area. Canyon. This area kind of needs some work. It's not the most aesthetically pleasing. Oh, right. Okay, yeah, this is, like I said, kind of the mine area. But it's actually from the mine area where you access winter. So this area I kind of showed you before, but... how do we get there? I think it's just simple as dropping down here and then following this path. Wait, no, that's not it. That goes somewhere else. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on. Kind of have to do a parkour jump over here. And then we go right. Okay, yeah, it's this way. That's right. You'll get the weed whiting thing in the second part of the Crooked Man. Oh, okay. Weed whiting and secrets. Okay. Secret. Oh, secret. Okay. I will be sure to look that up for sure. Alright. So this is how you get into the Winter Temple. Honestly, I don't like this entrance. I kind of wish I had a better entrance. But as you can see, you slowly go through the cave, and slowly it becomes overrun with snow and ice, until eventually it's nothing but snow and ice. And then you're there. You're suddenly just in the Winter Temple. Which this section is okay. It doesn't really showcase the temple very well, but you go into here, and this area does quite a bit better. Hold on, we're actually in the Gauntlet right now. Interaction with the Autumn Temple over here. And I don't remember what that's for, but it's there. Yeah, but we're now in the Winter Temple, finally. I got 5 minutes left, so I need to kind of hurry. But this is like a Gauntlet-like area. This is where one of our safe houses are as well. If I'm not mistaken, we have one over here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's an igloo. That's right. I forgot. I made an igloo. Woo! But anyway, this is the way I want to go because this kind of showcases this area better. Nice big old ice floor over here. I wish we could hang like icicles from the ceiling. That would be really cool. But we have ourselves a maze here. I'm not going to go in there, though. There is one maze I do want to show you in here, but not that one. This actually goes multiple directions. What's over here? This was actually the first area I built. Yeah, this was the very first room I built in this temple. I think it looks good. I had a speech impediment when I was younger. I couldn't say RS, and the crooked man comes out when I try to say red writing. Oh, I see. Okay. I understand. So this area, I don't know if you remember, but way earlier in the Jungle Temple, we had this little interaction here. That's where this is. And this area is... I don't think this is the one I want to show you, though. There are far better segments of this place that I kind of want to showcase instead. But, yeah, this is not the way I want to go. Like, I mean, this section looks good. Don't get me wrong. I like it, but there's some places I feel just that look better. Which I'd rather go there. Kind of like the cozy little area, fireplace. But anyway, this is the way I want to go. So don't mind me. This is just kind of a run down this pathway. Woo! Because this is a long pathway. There are a bunch of snow and bushes and trees. And eventually the aesthetic is going to change. And that's what we're looking for. The change in the aesthetic. Which occurs... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? And when this actually goes around the entrance of the temple. So I thought that was kind of cool. The aesthetic changes right... Where is it? Seriously, where is it? Ah, here it is. Okay, this is where it changes. So you can see a little bit less snow. Still very snowy, but a little bit less snow over here. More paths to explore. But again, I'm out of time, so I'm like hurrying through this. This is what I wanted to show you. Okay, here is the Winter Dome. The Winter Dome. Which this one, at the time, was my favorite dome, but I don't know if it's really my favorite anymore. I still think it looks good, but... This scene is like anybody's early winter fantasy, with snow patches covering the ground and frost glistening on the trees. Legend says that there's a mysterious force, perhaps by a ghost, that has caused this area to always be 12 degrees Fahrenheit. It may come as a shock to know that these areas of the Frost Temple are not the coldest, and the southernmost portion of the Winter Temple is known to be around negative 40 to 30 to 40 degrees, best bundled up by the fire. Anyway, Winter Dome, and the way I want to go is this way, because this has my favorite maze in the entire temple. Oh, this temple looks so nice. Well, thank you. Thank you. I love this temple. This is my favorite maze, though, because I love the way this maze came out. When you walk in here, it doesn't really feel like you're in a maze, but yes, this is indeed a maze. This is indeed a maze, and I think it just came out really cool because you can kind of look and see other parts of the maze as you wander through. But anyway, hold on. Okay, hold on. I actually have a couple more minutes, but not much. Maze dedicated to the man with the haunted piano. Oh, right. Right. I forgot. You'll find actually signs like this kind of located around. And those signs basically kind of like indicate something I was doing at the time. For instance, in that case, I was listening to a creepypasta. And that sign was... Like, every time I go into that maze, I think of that creepypasta, so I just put that sign there. This way goes nowhere. Hold on. Hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. This way. Where does this go? Into a wall. Okay, no. I think this is the way I wanted to go. I think. So much ice. And snow. It's so cold. Oh, yeah. That's right. This is the way. Because you continue down this way and you actually enter back into the Winter Temple. You get a nice aerial view of it by coming in here. But there's... I hear a wandering trader somewhere. No telling where he is. But we go this way, I think. Yes, this is the one. Okay, this is definitely the one. Okay. I love to look at snow on top of stuff, but I hate winter. It's weird since I'm Canadian. I love winter, honestly. I don't see enough snow in my life, so I wish I could see more, actually. That's one thing I long to do in my lifetime, is just move somewhere where there's snow. That goes to the water temple. Which I know I didn't show you that, but I don't really have time to. So this room is... Yes, this is the one I kind of wanted to show, because this way, it does not look like it, but there's like 5 different paths that come off of here. So you enter into this room. There should be a staircase leading down there, right? No, this is just a bridge. I thought there was a staircase. Am I wrong? I thought there was a staircase going down here somewhere. Oh, so wait, is it back here? No. Remember I joked once about you and me switching places. Oh, really? Yeah. I would love to actually see some snow in wintertime. That would be so nice. It did snow once here, and it was like the most amazing... Oh, there's the staircase. It was like the most amazing thing ever. But it happened once and never again. Okay, that leads nowhere. But which way did I want to go? I don't know. This kind of goes down underneath the bridge, which I like how that came out. We got like a secret tunnel over here, like right there. And that actually... I'll go there in a second because it's kind of funny where that leads. But come over here. Okay, I thought I had more done in this area, but I guess not. Okay, but anyway, the secret tunnel here, you go through here, it's like, ooh, what does this have for me? Where does this lead? Where does it go? Keep on wandering through here. And then you find this gigantic hole. Oh, wait, maybe not yet. Okay. This is longer than I thought it was. Okay, there's the hole. It's like, oh, okay. Okay, what's down here? And it drops you into the maze. A secret section of the maze, but still, you're in the maze. It's like, oh, great. That's exactly what I was hoping to end up going to. But anyway, I am out of time, unfortunately. I think that this video is on my channel. Wait, there is a video on my channel of my snowy area. Nice. You walk past it 3 times. I did. Oh, yeah, the staircase, yeah. But anyway, I'm basically out of time at this point. Unfortunately, I wish I could show you the rest of this. But, you know, like I said, there's so much to this. Like, there's, like, didn't even hardly touch the desert. Didn't touch the water temple. There's, like, a lot more to this that it would literally take me forever. Like, I've already been at this, what, like 40 minutes just showing this temple. So, yeah, like I said, this has been my project, which I've been working on for the past long time. And I'm actually happy that I was able to show it to you because I have been wanting to show it off to somebody. But I just haven't known how to do that. So, I guess this was kind of a good opportunity for that to happen. But anyway, thank you, Maya, for coming to the stream today. It really does mean a lot to me that you show up. I do have a video going up tonight of Celeste. Today is going to be the final video of Celeste, actually, as it turns out. Because next week, as you well know, I'm going to be moving on to House Flipper. Oh, I went backwards. Dang it, I went backwards. I wanted to go forward. Oh, whatever. But anyway. Whew, I think, yeah, I saw that. But anyway, thank you everybody so much for coming to the stream. Thank you for showing up. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Zol. Hopefully y'all will continue to have a fantastic Friday. Y'all take care.